the Word document. I'll just reshare it anyways. You guys can see a blank Word document. So now I'm trying to explain what we call the range. Range. Okay. What is a range? I'm going to also write a definition. All the y values of a point or graph. Graph means a line or anything, any function. Okay, sharp. So like I'm gonna draw the what do you call it? The range. Sorry, the y axis only, and then describe the range. 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. -1, -2, -3, and so on. Fade. Now consider these points. Yeah. Let's call this point A, point B, and point C. Now, let us find the range of each of them. So, can you guys tell me what is the range of A? Two proper stuff, ne? Because range means all of the y values of a point or straight line. What about the range of B? Proper stuff, -1. So how to write it? You're going to say x, y equal to -1. That's you answering the question in the exam. What is the range of C? Yes, range of C. Come on. Let's talk of it. Two proper stuff. Let's all talk of it. We can't have the same people talking. That's unfair. Okay, so that's the range. Now let us look at now the range of lines and the functions, normal functions. Look at this. Let's start with an easy one. This is a straight line. Just assume it's straight. Let's zoom in so that, yeah, so a straight line from there to there. Okay, so the straight line starts at 1 and ends at 3. Can you guys tell me what the range is? 1 to 3, including or excluding? Including again, because it's like at 1, at 3. So it's all of the values, the y values. Look, the first one is 1, the second one is 1.1111, second one is 1.1111, and so on, never? And so on. 1.5, 1.6, 2, 2.111, 2.112, 2, all of those values. So you can't write all of them. There's like millions of them. So to guard against that, you just simply write it is from 1 to 3, including. If you like, you can put y as an element. Remember, you're dealing with domain range now. Y is an element of that. If you like, you can put it like this. Y, remember, it's not x, it's y. We're dealing with range now. I get it. Proper stuff. Now, if this line wasn't including like 1, it like started immediately after 1. Or if it comes like this, like it doesn't include this bit, but it does include the 3, it will be like so. I get it. Yes, 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 yes. What about this line? What about this line? Start, it literally starts at 1 and then it goes on like that. What is the range? Starts at 1, it goes on like that. Proper stuff, proper stuff. So it's from 1, including 1, because it starts at 1, to positive infinity. Remember, we always put curly brackets on an infinity. Another way to represent this is to say 1 is less than or equal to y, y is less than infinity. You always use y when dealing with range. Delicious, delicious. So, and then what about this one? It starts at 1, sorry. It goes down like this. What is the range of this? Yes. Uh, yes, you said you put it the other way around. You said 1 is to negative infinity. Remember that always this side we put the smaller number. Yes, thank you for that, Bozaya. It is negative infinity to 1. I get it. All of us happy with how he found that answer? Everybody is happy. Proper stuff. I don't see. Okay, I see. I thought someone had left. Uh, so everybody's happy. Lebogang Mashiach, go atile, kgethego. So now I'm going to explain for my sister's sake. So remember that every time when you do a domain or range name, on the left you always put the smaller value. So obviously on the number line, the number that's below is smaller. Everything, see there's a 1 here. Everything that comes below 1 is smaller than 1. 0 is smaller than 1, minus 1 is smaller than 1, minus 2 is smaller than 1, minus 100 million is smaller than 1. Every number that comes below 1 is less than 1. So negative infinity is less than 1 as well. You understand what I mean? So that's why we said our domain, sorry, our range is negative infinity to 1, including 1 because it starts there at 1, literally at 1. My sister is happy with that explanation. Ponzo, are you happy with that? Because I saw you wanted me to touch on it again. Yes, Ponzo, please speak. All right, all right. Then, okay, erki re, ke tlhalosa gape ya infinity. Ya positive infinity wa e kwešiša? Ye. Mm. Re ke tlhalosa gape. Let me tlhalosa it again. Um, so if I have like a line from here going like that, right? It starts at 2. It goes on. So we're looking for the range of this line. What is the definition of range? All the x values of a point or graph. All the x values of a point or graph. Again, that's the domain. So now let's see the first x, sorry, not the x but y value, sorry. So the first y value is here. It's 2. The next one is 2.1, 2.111, all of these values. You know? And they go on and on and on and on and then go on to infinity. So how to represent this? You're gonna say the first one is 2. It includes 2 until it goes on and on to until infinity. And then every time I represent infinity, always put this bracket, curvy bracket. Are you happy with that, my sister? Yes, ba tla go bontšhitše on the diagram. It will show on the diagram like how the thing looks like. If, for example, if you get a graph that goes like this, just an example, it goes like this. So clearly the first y value here is 2. The first y value is there, it's 2. The second one is 2.1 and so on and so on. So these y values are there, maybe 100, 101 and so on and so on. So these y values keep on increasing to infinity. So the answer will still be the same, 2 to infinity. Do you see what I mean? So the graph will show, whatever they give you will give an indication or like a clue as to what this thing is. If if this graph, for example, started here and ended here, let me show you. If the graph went like this and it just stopped there, and then the y value there is maybe 8, ne? Then your range would be 2, starts at 2, ends at 8, including 8, because it includes the 8 there. Do you see? Proper stuff. So you guys now understand domain and range. That is good. So let's just quickly touch on this something quickly here. Still on domain and range. I want you guys to find me the range of this graph. Let's call this graph A. the coordinates there are 2 and so 5 and 1. And then like another one would be this one. Let's do it in blue. The turning point is -4 and 1. Another graph will be the coordinates will be 2 and 3. Yes. Then another one will be okay, what am I doing? Why am I trying to give you clues? Minus 3 and minus 2. Can you guys give me the range of each graph? 3 minutes, let's go. Sharp, so let us work together. I'm just going to breeze through it so that we can go to the next question. So the domain here, sorry, the range, my bad, the range here, you look at the y values. So the y value, this lowest one is 1, right? It's there. The next y value will be 1 point whatever, 1.1, whatever it is for these 2 points. The next one like this. So therefore the range for this will be from 1 to positive infinity because they go on and on. Okay. For the green one, the green function that is, so the lowest y value is here. It's there. It's 3, right? So the next one will be 3.1 and just goes on and on. These y values there, they keep on increasing. So the range for this will be from 3 to positive infinity, including the 3 but excluding the positive infinity. Okay. Then for the black one, the lowest y value is 1, right? So it is 1 and then the next one is 1.1. Understand? Keeps on increasing, so therefore it's 1 to positive infinity, excluding. Now for this one, the lowest y value is down there, it's negative infinity. The highest one is there, it's negative 2. So therefore it will be negative infinity to negative 2, including it. All good, yeah? All good? Yes, sharp. Okay, sharp. We're going to go back to the question paper. Remember that